top 8 will advance to the SIAC tournament. On the mound for the Maroon Tigers, Antoine Holloway, or AJ as we call him. Let's see. Batter is number 14, Addison. Hits to Elijah Pinckney. Elijah Pinckney will throw across the field to R.J. Robinson for the out. That is out number 1 in the top of the first. In the field for the Maroon Tigers, A.J. Holloway, the pitcher. Satchel Hamilton, the catcher. R.J. Robinson at first base. Caleb Harley, second base. Ball 1 to number 5, Camp. Ball 2. Caleb Harley at second. T.J. Whiteman third. Elijah Pinckney shortstop. Nicholas Pittman in left field, Elijah James center field, R.J. Jenkins right field. Ball 3. Antoine Holloway, freshman biology major from Atlanta, Georgia, on the mound. Strike 1. Sun is definitely out during the break between games. Did feel just a couple of raindrops, but sun back in. Base on balls for Camp. That will bring up number 2, Tyler Turner. Throw to first. He is safe. There's a strike. Throw to first. He is safe. Mr. Clay is back with us. Says, let's get it. Go Fighting Maroon Tigers. We appreciate all who are tuning in on the SIAC network and the Morehouse College Baseball Fans channel. Throw to second. Not in time. Runner is safe. So I was talking to Mrs. Grayson between games, as well as some of the other parents. Mr. Nunnally was here and Mr. Grayson. And we were talking about Albany State having more fans here than Morehouse fans. And, of course, it is Easter weekend. We realize many families might be out of town for the holiday weekend. But here in Atlanta, today is April 4th, and it is 404 Day. That hit him. A big gust of wind did come up just as he released the ball. So Tyler Turner takes first base. That'll bring up number 31, Grover. So 404 Day, I believe this is the 15th year that it has been recognized and celebrated in Atlanta. There was a big parade this morning on Peachtree Street. If anybody's been to Atlanta, you know Peachtree Street is everywhere. I think there's over 30 peach trees or street, some form of a peach tree named street in Atlanta. But big parade that started on Peachtree Street and ended at Underground Atlanta. It brings out lots of celebrities. Mayor Dickens and I believe the Brat were the parade marshals. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Grover. And following the parade, of course, there's marching bands, and Usher Raymond's nonprofit group was in the parade, as well as a lot of others. Ball high, and it ends at Underground Atlanta with a big family festival. So music, food, games, and fun. Always draws a huge crowd every year. Fly ball that will hit the top of the fence. Elijah James picks it up. 2 runs will score. Double for Grover. So Albany State on the board first, 2-0 in the top of the first. There is 1 out. Number 10, Haygood, will be the batter. Throw to first to confirm that the runner was safe. Wind is definitely picking up. Ball outside. Here's a strike. Out of play. Haygood has a 1-2 count. 1 out. Runner on second for Albany State. Satchel Hamilton adjusting his shin guard straps. Foul ball over to the dugout near Coach Ron. He didn't flinch. One, two, still the count. Out of play. One-two pitch is ball 2. Swing and a miss. That is a strikeout. A.J. Holloway has his second out and first strikeout on the day. That'll bring up number 4, Emery Stevens, sorry. Thinking of Colin Leffler. But Emery Stevens, the shortstop for the Golden Rams. That is strike 1. Mrs. Goodman is back, and she says, let's get this W, Morehouse. Ball inside. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on second for Albany State. They lead 2-0 in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. A.J. Holloway gets a second strikeout and the third out for the Maroon Tigers. We'll head to the bottom of the first with Albany State in the lead 2-0. Come back shortly after this break on the SIAC network.
At Zaxby's, you can lemon pepper any way you want. Get lemon pepper wings, lemon pepper sandwiches, or lemon pepper fingers. Now that's lemon pepper perfection. Zaxby's Lemon Pepper Dry Rub. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
East Point, Georgia is ready as the World's Games arrives in Atlanta. Nations, fans, and cultures will gather here to celebrate competition on the global stage. Less than 5 minutes from the Atlanta International Airport, East Point offers convenient hotels, vibrant restaurants, and easy access to the action. It's a city built to host, with the space, energy, and hospitality to welcome the world. When the games begin, make your stay part of the experience. East Point, where the world competes.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage designed for Georgians by Georgians. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
Majesty is a premium health and wellness tea line focused on bringing delicious yet healthy tea blends to the community. Filled with an abundance of vitamins and antioxidants, we work to blend teas with exotic spices and fruits to produce scrumptious and wholesome beverages. So check us out at mymajesties.com. That's mymajesties.com. My Majesties, an Urban Passport member.
Welcome back to Gresham Park. Number 13, Samuel Crew, is the starting pitcher for the Golden Rams. Tyler Turner is the catcher. Number 31, Grover, is the first baseman. Second base is Milan Uribe, number 11. Third base, number 14, Luke Addison. Shortstop, number 4, Emery Stevens. Left field, number 8, Aiden Payne. Center field, number 5, Jaden Camp. And right field, number 10, is Isaiah Haygood. Jaden Camp, I believe, played in Atlanta. One of our parents said she remembered him possibly at Dunwoody High School. I'd have to look on the lineup, on their roster, rather, on the website. R.J. Robinson filed that one off of himself. Walks around to shake it off. 0-2 count. He's out. Check swing for the third strike. Trip Braswell, now the batter. TJ Whiteman is on deck. Elijah Pinckney in the hole. Trip Braswell past the glove of the first baseman into right field. He's got a single. Something about that first pitch he loves. Big hits off the first pitch today. TJ Whiteman fouls it into the net. Throw to first, he's back. Throw to first, he's safe. Ave Maria says, make it a 2-1 series, please. That is the plan. Ball low. 2-1 is the count. Throw to first, Trip is safe. Swing and a miss by TJ for strike two. 2-2 now the count. Ball inside. TJ Whiteman now has a full count. Throw to first, he's back. Another throw to first. Out of play. TJ Whiteman awaits the 3-2 pitch. He goes down looking. He nods his head in agreement that it was a strike. So second out, for the Maroon Tigers. That is hit hard, but it is caught in right field about a step from the fence. So Elijah Pinckney is making contact, getting some solid hits off the bat, but they are just falling into someone's glove. Morehouse, no runs in the bottom of the first, so Albany State holds a 2-0 lead. We'll take a break on the SIAC network and come back in just a moment.
From the basement of Springfield Baptist Church, former slaves rose from the ashes of slavery to become preachers and teachers, the leaders of the black community. Welcome. Welcome to the 150 years after its founding, Morehouse College is here. Welcome.
Majesty is a premium health and wellness tea line focused on bringing delicious yet healthy tea blends to the community. Filled with an abundance of vitamins and antioxidants, we work to blend teas with exotic spices and fruits to produce scrumptious and wholesome beverages. So check us out at mymajesties.com. That's MyMajesties.com. My Majesties, an Urban Passport member.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get the sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Welcome back. Antoine Holloway on the mound for the Maroon Tigers to start the second. Satchel Hamilton is the catcher. R.J. Robinson is at first. Caleb Harley at second. T.J. Whiteman at third. Elijah Pinckney shortstop. Nick Pittman is in left field. Elijah James center field. R.J. Jenkins in right field. Fouls that one. That is strike two. Batter is number 7, Aaron Cheevers. Ball outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Top of the second, Albany State leads 2-0. Oh, looked good, but called ball 2. Miss Perdue said yes, 2-1 series. Strikeout. Good job, A.J. Holloway. Batter is number 11, Milan Uribe. Ball 1. This Goldmine says, come on, Maroon Tigers, we need some dogs in this game. It's going to be a fly ball out to left field. Nick Pittman has it. 2 outs now. Amber says, let's go Maroon Tigers, you've got this. We appreciate everybody tuning in on this Saturday before Easter. Got a nice breeze going here at Gresham Park. That is strike 1. To number 8, Aiden Payne, the 9th batter for the Golden Rams. Ball low. Ball 2. 2-1 is the count. 2 outs. No runners on. Ball 3. 3-1 now.
Let's go, AJ!
There we go. He just needed to hear me yell his name. 3-2 is the count. 2 outs. Out of play. Full count still. Out of play again. There's ball 4. He gets the base on balls. Top of the batting order for the Golden Rams is Addison. Sun heading back out again. Trying to keep some of the devices in the shade here. Ball outside. One. Fly ball out to right field. RJ Jenkins has it. That is the 3rd out for the Maroon Tigers. They'll head to the dugout, trailing 2-0 in the 2nd. We'll be back after this commercial break on the SIAC network.
From the basement of Springfield Baptist Church, former slaves rose from the ashes of slavery to become preachers and teachers, the leaders of the black community. Welcome. Welcome to 150 years after its founding, Morehouse College is here. Welcome.
There are 2 types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get this sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
East Point, Georgia is ready. As the World's Games arrives in Atlanta, nations, fans, and cultures will gather here to celebrate competition on the global stage. Less than 5 minutes from the Atlanta International Airport, East Point offers convenient hotels, vibrant restaurants, and easy access to the action. It's a city built to host, with the space, energy, and hospitality to welcome the world. When the games begin, make your stay part of the experience. East Point, where the world competes.
We're back at Gresham Park. Albany State Golden Rams in the field for the bottom of the 2nd. On the mound is number 13, Samuel Crew. Catcher is Tyler Turner. First base is number 31, Ty Grover. Elijah James is the batter for Morehouse. And he's going to get a single out to right field. Rounds first, but holds up there. RJ Jenkins will head to the plate. Number 11, Milan Uribe, is the second baseman. Luke Addison is at third base. Emery Stevens, the shortstop. Aiden Payne in left field. Jaden Camp, center field. And Isaiah Haygood is in right field. RJ Jenkins watches ball one. Nicholas Pittman is on deck. Caleb Harley in the hole. Throw to first. That is a ball. 2-1 is the count. There are no outs. Elijah James, the runner at first. Nick Pittman on deck. Timeout called by the umpire. Morehouse dugout starts clapping it up. He shows bunt, pulls back on ball three. 3-1 now. Coach Ron over at third base. Coach KC back at first. Coach Vic must be in the bullpen. I don't see him by the fence. Fouled into the net. Coach Gresham over by the fence with Coach Ches near the dugout. Full count now to RJ. Ooh, inside pitch. Was able to get out of the way to keep from getting hit. That's ball four. He takes the walk to first. Nicholas Pittman now in the batter's box. Caleb Harley on deck. Satchel Hamilton in the hole. There are no outs. Elijah James, the runner, at second. RJ Jenkins at first. Nick watches strike one. Ball inside. Fouls it over to Albany's dugout. Bounces back to the field. 1-2 is the count. Ball inside. 2-2 now the count. Runners still at first and second. No outs. Bottom of the second. Albany State leads 2-0. Swing and a miss. Chop strikes out. Robert Spencer says, let's go, nephew. So, Robert Spencer, let us know who your nephew is so we can make sure we shout him out. Caleb Harley in the batter's box. Satchel Hamilton on deck. R.J. Robinson in the hole. Oh, great break for Caleb Harley as the pitcher and third baseman got crossed up on who was going to handle the play. So Caleb Harley safe at first. Bases are now loaded with one out. Elijah James at third. R.J. Jenkins second. Caleb Harley at first with Satchel Hamilton in the batter's box. Showing bunt. Called strike one. Pulls back on ball one. One is the count. One out. Bunts, it drops. It bounces and rolls foul. Everybody goes back to their respective positions. Took a while to develop there. Yeah, they're having trouble with these infield plays. That was a bunt. Caleb Harley's was not, but having trouble reacting or deciding who's covering it. That's a strikeout. Satchel Hamilton goes down looking. There's two outs now with our leadoff batter, R.J. Robinson, in the batter's box. Elijah James still at third, R.J. Jenkins at second, Caleb Harley at first. Freshman, junior, and senior on the bases. Check swing, R.J. Robinson gets a ball called. Mark Register, good afternoon. Ball low. Our Jacksonville fan. Thank you for the compliment on the broadcast. Yes, we are 6th overall in the SIAC. The top 8 teams will play in the SIAC tournament the first week of May. It'll be held in Macon, Georgia, so just south of Atlanta, about an hour and a half or so. So Morehouse won game 1 on yesterday. We dropped game 2 today. Game 3 in the works to decide the series. That is ball 3. Ave Maria is back with us saying, let's go Tigers. That is ball 4. Bombay saying we take all donations. It's a great eye by the junior, R.J. Robinson. He'll take first base on the walk. And Elijah James will cross the plate to put Morehouse on the board. Trailing by 1 now, 2-1. Trip Braswell does not swing at the first pitch, and it is strike 1. Swing and a miss at strike 2. R.J. Jenkins is on third. Caleb Harley at second. R.J. Robinson at first, which means the bases are loaded and there are 2 outs as a butterfly flies over the Albany State dugout. I know some of you who keep hearing me mention a butterfly probably think that is something random for me to be talking about, and it is. But the story behind it is swing and a miss, and that is Trip Braswell's strikeout. That is the 3rd out, and I'll fill you in on the butterfly story when we return after this commercial break on the SIAC network, where your Maroon Tigers trail the Golden Rams 2-1.
In communities where leaders are forged and legacies are born, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference proudly celebrates the accomplishments of current and former students. From the playing field to the boardroom, they are the next generation of entrepreneurs, doctors, and executives.
Leaders, rise here.
Leaders rise here.
Leaders rise here.
Leaders rise.
Welcome back to Gresham Park. Antoine Holloway back on the mound for the Maroon Tigers. Satchel Hamilton is the catcher. The batter is number 5, Jaden Camp for Albany State. R.J. Robinson is at first. Caleb Harley at second. Ball 1 for A.J. Holloway. T.J. Whiteman is at third. Elijah Pinckney, shortstop. Here's strike 1. Nicholas Pittman is in left field. Elijah James in center field. R.J. Jenkins in right field. Fly ball. Elijah James makes the catch in center field. That is the first out in the top of the 3rd. Tyler Turner will be the batter. And back to the butterfly story. So my mom, who was a big sports fan and used to come to a lot of the Morehouse baseball games with me, passed away 10 years ago now. Hard to believe. But one of our signs that we knew that someone, a loved one who had passed on, was with us was if we saw a butterfly or a ladybug or we found money on the ground. So every time I see a butterfly or a ladybug, I generally mention it because that is the first thing that comes to mind. So most of the returning parents know that story. But now you know why I'm always talking about butterflies. So it just lets me know that my mom is watching the game with me. 3-0 is the count. There's strike 1 to Tyler Turner. Dre Day in the comments laughing at Dr. Bombay's comment, we take donations. And apparently so does Albany State with that walk. Batter is number 31, Ty Grover. Strike one. Throw to first. He is safe. Minority Prospects Baseball is on site. They were here for part of game one and still here for game two. Swing and a miss. 0-2. So Minority Prospects Baseball. They run the MVP Takeover Instagram account where they highlight HBCUs and players of color. So they cover a lot of our games and others. They also host several umpire calls timeout. Not sure why, but batter steps out and AJ stepped off the rubber. But again, Minority Prospects host lots of kids camps. They held one here a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it might have been last week. He goes down looking. Was not expecting that strikeout. AJ Holloway, I think that's 4 on the day. Let's see if I can pull up the live stats. Let's see. Four strikeouts according to the live stats. Out of play. Batter is number 10, Isaiah Haygood. Playing right field in game 3. Minority Prospects also does softball, but they host all-star games, HBCU all-star games, which several of our players have played in over the years. Isaiah Pinckney was the representative last year. Played in Kannapolis, North Carolina. Ball outside. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Goodman and Miss Pittman. That's hit to Caleb Harley. He throws to Elijah Pinckney at second for the third out. So Albany scores no runs, and they still hold a 2-1 lead. We'll take a break on the SIAC network and come back to you in just a moment.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage designed for Georgians by Georgians. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
We want to be able to attract that student athlete who, comes in and, it's $48,000 to go to Morehouse. And if we have those types of gifts and those types of endowments here in athletics, then we can offer that $48,000 to get a high-end, high-yielding student athlete to come to Morehouse College. We already have the name and the reputation that precedes us. Now we just have to have the infrastructure to support it.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get this sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Welcome back to Gresham Park. Samuel Crew back on the mound for the Golden Rams. Catcher is Tyler Turner. First base, Ty Grover. Second base, Milan Uribe. Third base is Luke Addison. Shortstop, Emery Stevens. Left field, Aiden Payne. Center field, Jaden Camp. And right field, we'll call the play first. TJ Whiteman hits to Stevens. Stevens throws him out at first. That is the first out in the bottom of the third. And I believe I left off with right field, who is Isaiah Haygood, the right fielder for Albany State. Elijah Pinckney is the batter. He's overdue for a hit. He's been making solid contact near the fence. But all balls have been caught so far. Ball two. Pinckney the batter, Elijah James on deck, RJ Jenkins in the hole. So we've got two RJs and two Elijahs in the batting order. There's strike one. There's another fly ball. This has some air under it, though. Let's see. It's over the fence. Elijah Pinckney. I knew he was due for one. Solo home run by the shortstop, senior from Maryland. Glad he has that one under his belt. They're down preparing for the selfie. There they are. Pinckney was saying between games that he said, I just can't get one to fall. Well, he didn't need that one to fall other than over the fence. So Morehouse ties the ball game at 2. One out with Elijah James in the batter's box. That is a fly ball, just foul. Down the right field side. Mrs. Goodman, you said there was a butterfly on your mom's doorbell camera on Monday. And you told her that was your dad coming to see about her. Absolutely. I definitely believe in that. They never truly leave us. And I think it's pretty cool. My mom's mother was the one that was always finding money. Swing and a Miss by Elijah James. So my mom and I would get excited. We'd find a penny or a nickel. Lucky if we found a dime. My grandmother would find dollars and $10 bills. So money on the ground was her thing. Elijah James strikes out. Catcher throws to first since he dropped the ball. That is the second out, so RJ Jenkins will step into the batter's box. Nicholas Pittman is on deck. Bombay says take it to the woods. That is strike one to RJ. Pittman, Amber, everybody saying, let's go. Oh, I didn't put that in the chat. His solo home run. I'm slipping. Bottom of the third. 1-2 is the count to RJ. Ball outside. 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Oh. 3-2 now to RJ Jenkins. Yes, Miss Pittman, I agree. He spoke his home run into existence. That's fouled into the fence. And Amber says, quote, just can't get one to fall yet. Absolutely, he made it happen. So Elijah Pinckney with the solo home run to even up the score. That is ball 4. Almost came around on that check swing, but it was called ball 4. So RJ Jenkins stands on first with Nick Pittman now in the batter's box. Ball inside. Miss Purdue cheering after Elijah's home run. I try to keep up with the comments as they come in. That is hit hard, and he slides. Actually slips out of the batter's box, so he is thrown out at first. The ball came off his bat fairly slow, but with him slipping out of the batter's box, he was thrown out. So Morehouse adds a run off the bat of Elijah Pinckney, solo home run. Score is now tied at 2, and we'll come back after this commercial break on the SIAC network.
Types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get this sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. From the basement of Springfield Baptist Church, former slaves rose from the ashes of slavery to become preachers and teachers, the leaders of the black community. Welcome. 150 years after its founding, Morehouse College is here. Welcome.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage.
It's important for new and existing enrollees to go in and provide up-to-date information to avoid unnecessary coverage delays.
We're committed to keeping you informed about all the federal changes that impact your eligibility and enrollment. Take advantage of this incredible program. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
We're back with Antoine Holloway on the mound at Gresham Park. Number 4, Emory Stevens, the shortstop, is the batter. He hits to our shortstop, Elijah Pinckney, who throws him out at first. A.J. Holloway, the pitcher, Satchel Hamilton, the catcher, R.J. Robinson at first base, Caleb Harley at second, T.J. Whiteman third, Elijah Pinckney shortstop. Ball high. Batter is number 7, Aaron Cheevers. Nicholas Pittman is in left field, Elijah James center field, and R.J. Jenkins in right field. That caught the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 pitch is ball 2. Robert Spencer says, "Get hot, Tigers." Mr. Clay, you know it. We take all donations. That bounced off the umpire. He's going to step away for a second, collect himself. Thank goodness for those big protective chest pads. He's shaking his head. Hopefully he's okay. Satchel Hamilton goes to talk to AJ while the umpire regroups. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, no runners on for Albany State. We're in the top of the 4th, tied at 2. That slipped out of his hands and went behind the batter. Saw it as soon as he released it. My dad, a former umpire, is watching. He sent me a text. It's always pretty cool to talk to him after the game, and he'll give me some tips or tell me if the umpires made a good or bad call. So glad to have him watching. Ave Maria says, oh, let's get back to that. That is a solo home run by Cheevers. Albany State now takes the 1-run lead. And of course, that was a gust of wind that helped carry it out, blowing in that right field direction. So he had help. We'll give him credit, but he had help. Solo home run by number 7, Aaron Cheevers. So I'll add that to the chat reluctantly. Outside pitch. Number 11, Mylon Uribe, is the batter. Up the middle, A.J. Holloway's glove in the right spot. He tosses to R.J. Robinson for the out. That was a great play by the freshman pitcher. Oh, you got the replay. Batter is number 8, Aiden Payne. Count is 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Albany State goes up by 1 off the solo home run. Oh, off AJ's glove, so Caleb Harley, it comes at him, and a gust of wind came through at the same time, so Caleb Harley not able to make the catch. Payne is safe at first. Top of the batting order for Albany State, number 14, Luke Addison. Ave Maria says Morehouse is amped up. We mean business and coming through. Let's go, Maroon Tigers. Always love your energy. Mariano McLean's grandmother in Birmingham. And Mrs. Goodman, I see your comment. I will read that. That's fouled off. 0-2 is the count to Addison. Pitch is ball 1. Payne still second. 1-2 is the count. 2 outs. So Mrs. Goodman can relate to the story of my mom passing away. Her father passed away last season. So that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. Gust of wind. Looks like the wind decides to pick up every time somebody hits the ball. This time in our favor. Nick Pittman makes the grab for the 3rd out. But Albany State scores 1 run off a solo home run and holds a 1-run lead, 3-2. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th after this break on the SIAC network.
Types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get this sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. From the basement of Springfield Baptist Church, former slaves rose from the ashes of slavery to become preachers and teachers, the leaders of the black community. Welcome. 150 years after its founding, Morehouse College is here. Welcome.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage.
It's important for new and existing enrollees to go in and provide up-to-date information to avoid unnecessary coverage delays.
We're committed to keeping you informed about all the federal changes that impact your eligibility and enrollment. Take advantage of this incredible program. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
We're back with Samuel Cruz on the mound for Albany State. Caleb Harley is the batter. Watches ball 1. Tyler Turner is the catcher. Ty Grover at first. Mylan Uribe, the second baseman. Luke Addison, third base. Up the middle. That goes into center field under the second baseman's glove. Caleb Harley has a single. Satchel Hamilton batting in the 9th hole, now in the batter's box. See, I think I left off at Luke Addison, the third baseman. Emory Stevens is the shortstop. Aiden Payne is in left field. That goes at Satchel's foot, but catcher comes up throwing. Caleb Harley safe at second. So Caleb with the steal. Ball one to Satchel. Aiden Payne, the left fielder. Jaden Camp is in center field. Satchel bunts. The pitcher takes his time, gets to it. Throws Satchel out at first, but Caleb Harley advances to third. Coach Ron praising him, and he's got a big smile on his face. Top of the batting order for the Maroon Tigers is R.J. Robinson. And I don't think I told you who was in right field, but that is Isaiah Haygood for Albany State. Ball outside. So back to Mrs. Goodman. Her comment on the YouTube channel about her dad. She found a lot of cash stashed away after her dad passed away. And she said he was probably hiding it from her. But our sophomore pitcher, Julian Goodman, said it was meant for him. Surely his granddad left him the money, Mrs. Goodman. You already know he was spoiled behind him. So it truly was not meant for you. You just happened to find it. But I say finders keepers. Ooh. Fouled off the net just to the left of Trip Braswell, standing in the on-deck circle. Well, our imaginary circle, since there's not one painted on the field. R.J. Robinson and Ron Smith, our third base coach, talks it over. 2-1 is the count. Bombay said, let's get this party started. Like, what's taking so long? 3-2 is the score. Albany State holds the one-run lead in the bottom of the fourth. But R.J. Robinson has something to do with it. He flies out to right field, but Caleb Harley will cross the plate to tie the game. So R.J. Robinson with the sac fly. Caleb Harley crosses the plate to give him an RBI. 3-3 now the score in the bottom of the fourth. 2 outs, nobody on. Trip Braswell, our freshman from Monroe, Georgia. His dad watching online. Swing and a miss. Trip's brother is in the 11th grade playing for Loganville High School. Trip's alma mater. So Loganville is playing at Parkview High School today. No go. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Trip. One-two count. 2 outs, no runners on. Game tied at 3 in the bottom of the fourth. TJ Whiteman is the on-deck batter. Into the bat, that goes to the first baseman. He'll toss to the pitcher. That is the 3rd out. But Morehouse adds a run off of R.J. Robinson's sacrifice fly to even the score at 3. We'll take a break on the SIAC network and rejoin you in just a moment.
On behalf of the 8 generations of my family who have been in this country, we're going to put a little fuel in your bus. And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.
5 years ago, entrepreneur Robert F. Smith cleared more than $40 million of student debt for the Morehouse College class of 2019. This is a story of how student debt relief can alter the trajectory of one's future.
Use paying forward to our class so we can be set up for success.
This is a real case study of how this can change someone's social economic status.
And what's going to come up, 396 of you. Did you take this opportunity and now enable 390,000 African American males as a result of what you all did?
To learn more about the film and support, go to thegift1867.com.
East Point, Georgia is ready as the world's games arrives in Atlanta. Nations, fans, and cultures will gather here to celebrate competition on the global stage. Less than 5 minutes from the Atlanta International Airport, East Point offers convenient hotels, vibrant restaurants, and easy access to the action. It's a city built to host, with the space, energy, and hospitality to welcome the world. When the games begin, make your stay part of the experience. East Point, where the world competes.
We're back at Gresham Park with Trip Braswell on the mound. So, Mrs. Grayson, if you are watching, we were trying to figure out who the other freshman pitcher was, and you had it right. It was Trip Braswell, and I just haven't seen him on the mound in so long that I honestly forgot he is a pitcher. He's been so good in the infield at second and third and short that I forgot he also pitches. Thank you. So Trip Braswell on the mound. Satchel Hamilton still the catcher. R.J. Robinson at first base. Caleb Harley second base. T.J. Whiteman third base. Elijah Pinckney, shortstop. Nick Pittman dancing in left field. Elijah James in center field. R.J. Jenkins in right field. Batter is number 5, Jaden Camp, the center fielder for Albany State. One is the count. And that's hit in the gap. Nick Pittman will throw it in from left center. Single for Camp. That will bring up number 2, Tyler Turner, the catcher. Miss Pittman said, "Keep it up, guys. Let's stack those W's." And we're tied at 3 in game 3. Top of the 5th. This is the deciding game of the series. Tied at 1 right now. Morehouse taking game 1. Albany taking game 2. Tripp throws to first. He is safe. Fly ball headed out to right field. R.J. Jenkins has a glove on it. That is the first out for Albany State. We're in the top of the 5th, playing 7 in game 3. Tied at 3 with number 31, Ty Grover, stepping into the batter's box. Mrs. Goodman, you should have kept it all. But that was so nice of you to split it with Julian. Throw to first was really close, but umpire says he's safe. Great pitch by Tripp. It's the outside corner for strike one. Anyone is following March Madness, let me know if your team is still in it or who you predict to win. The women played last night. South Carolina getting a great win over UConn. UCLA beating Texas. Ball two. The women will play the championship tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. So playing on Easter Sunday. Tripp goes to first. Ooh. R.J. Robinson, the ball is on the ground, so he is safe. 2-1 is the count, one out. Runner still at first. That pitch hit him, so he'll take the base. Fly ball heading out to center field. Elijah James makes the catch in the shade. Runner heads to third. Runners now on the corners. 2 outs. That batter was Haygood. Now Emery Stevens is in the batter's box, the shortstop. Miss Pittman says she's all in for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Me too. Want Dawn Staley to get a championship. Been a big fan of hers through her playing career. And I love her as a coach. I've seen alerts on my phone about the UConn coach who got in her face near the end of the game. I think he's broken his silence, and so is Coach Staley, so I need to go read those articles. That is a strike by Tripp Braswell. Count is now 2-1. 2 outs, runners at first and third. TJ Whiteman misses that one over in front of the third base bag, so run will score. And Stevens is safe at first. So Miss Pittman, of course, from South Carolina, cheering for her home team. The men play tonight. Number 3 seed Illinois plays the number 2 UConn team at 6:09 p.m. Fly ball out to center field over Elijah James' head. It's off the fence. He grabs it with one hand. Run will score, and the other stands on third. So a single for number 7 Cheevers and an RBI. Score is now 5-3. Aaron Cheevers. Ball 1 to Milan Uribe. Ball 2. Is the count. Showing bunt. Pulls back on ball 3. 2 outs. Runners on the corners. Top of the 5th. Albany State ahead 5-3. Showing bunt again. Pulls back on ball 4. Bases are now loaded for the Golden Rams. Aiden Payne will be the batter. This Pittman, yes, I agree, disappointing with that UConn coach exchange last night. Strike 1. And I was actually out watching the game, so I was reading subtitles. Sound was not on where I was, but it sounded like, or what I read on the subtitles was, the coach said she didn't shake his hand before the game. Ball 1. But in the replay they showed, she shook every staff member's hands prior to the game. So I'd love to hear what he has to say about his actions. I'll check that out after our game. There's strike 2. Two outs, bases loaded. 1-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. Aiden Payne strikes out and leaves 3 runners on. Trip Braswell takes the strikeout to the dugout. Morehouse trails 5-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a break on the SIAC network and come back in just a moment.
Unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test was 9 dots. And you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big.
At Zaxby's, you can lemon pepper any way you want. Get lemon pepper wings, lemon pepper sandwiches, or lemon pepper fingers. Now that's lemon pepper perfection. Zaxby's Lemon Pepper Dry Rub. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
TJ Whiteman is in the batter's box for the Maroon Tigers, and that is going to be a solid hit out to left field. Single for TJ. Just realizing we've got 4 seniors in our lineup this afternoon. One of them, or the second one, is Elijah Pinckney, who is in the batter's box. Strike one to him. Ball inside. Speaking of seniors, I have put in the parents chat that the senior day will be on Saturday, April 18th, when Spring Hill comes to town. Ball outside. It will be before the noon game. So if anyone is planning to come to town, senior day on Saturday, April 18th. Ball high. And if I am counting correctly on the roster, I believe we have 9 seniors. Ball inside. That was between the plate and the batter's box line, so I would say it was actually a ball. So a base on balls to Pinckney. Puts runners at first and second. No outs, bottom of the 5th. Albany State leads 5-3 with Elijah James in the batter's box, showing bunt. Pulls back on strike one. That was not the same pitch, but maybe from the side it probably looks that way. Showing bunt again. He lays it down on the third base side. He's thrown out at first, but barely. Elijah James showing super speed today. Runners move over on the bases, so TJ stands on third and Elijah Pinckney at second. RJ Jenkins will be the batter. Nicholas Pittman is on deck. Miss Pittman, I know it is so hard to believe it's almost time for senior day, just a couple of weeks away. Strike two. 0-2 count to RJ. Ray J or Swaggy, also common nicknames. Ball high. 1-2 is the count. Catcher calls timeout and heads to the mound. And for those of you wondering, the pitch clock is off. I believe the battery to the handheld remote died during the game. I don't know that we charged it between games like we normally do. So it is on charge now. Maybe we'll use it at some point before the game is over. But I'm sure umpires are keeping track on the field. Foul tip and a strikeout. That is the second out. And if Coach Smith is watching, Coach Smith Sr., if he's watching, let me know if I called it correctly. Number 10, Cameron Simmons now in the lineup for Nicholas Pittman. There's a couple of kids here on scooters having a great time on the little manual scooters. Strike one. Strike two. Let's go, Cam. Swing and a miss. That is a strikeout. So Albany State holds Morehouse off. They leave 2 runners on and score no runs. So Albany State still holds a 5-3 lead after 5. We'll be back after this break on the SIAC network.
Our kids are all scholars. The standard in Morehouse to get in Morehouse is like 3.7 GPA, 1,400 SAT. So we're getting an athlete that can study. Like a lot of institutions, we're trying to build our brand to be national. So we need weight room equipment. We need to improve the facilities. We have to be fully funded scholarship in all our sports. When I came on campus in 1988, they told me Morehouse was the best place in the world to educate, to live. You're going to be the best. And now it's time for us as alumni to show that we're the best. So we need the best equipment, the best facilities. We have men we're going to send into society and corporate America. We want to send them the right way.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage.
It's important for new and existing enrollees to go in and provide up-to-date information to avoid unnecessary coverage delays.
We're committed to keeping you informed about all the federal changes that impact your eligibility and enrollment. Take advantage of this incredible program. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
We're back at Gresham Park with Trip Braswell on the mound for the Maroon Tigers. Satchel Hamilton is the catcher. R.J. Robinson at first base. Caleb Harley second base. T.J. Whiteman third base. Elijah Pinckney shortstop. Cameron Simmons now in left field for Nicholas Pittman. Elijah James in center field and R.J. Jenkins in right field. Bunt. Trip Braswell gets to it first, throws to first, but he's already there. Caleb Harley backs up R.J. Robinson. R.J. had to come off the bag, but tough throw for Trip from the position on the field. So good bunt by Luke Addison to get on base. Jaden Camp now the batter. Tyler Turner on deck. We're in the top of the 6th with Albany State leading 5-3. Bunt in the air. Trip Braswell makes the catch. And that is They're going to say he's safe, but interference because Camp was in the way, but they're not going to call it. Albany State yelling at R.J. Robinson to throw the ball back to Trip Braswell. So Trip Braswell with an amazing catch, diving catch, and a throw to first. We've got one out, and Tyler Turner in the batter's box. Ball just outside. Ball outside, runner goes. He's still second. Is the count. Ball outside, 3-0. Addison, the runner at second for Albany. We've got one out in the top of the sixth. Albany State leading 5-3. That is ball 4. He'll get the base on balls. And it looks like the scoreboard on the screen is not showing the runners at first and second, but there are runners there. Unless mine is just behind. Nope, looks like it's not. Outfielders do not move. That is a 3-run home run for Albany State. Yeah, you heard it coming off the bat. So 3-run home run by number 31, Ty Grover. I believe that is 4 home runs probably today. So big celebration over there for Albany State. Score is now 8-3 in the top of the sixth with one out. Isaiah Haygood will be the next batter. Ave Maria said, nice catch, Trip. Absolutely, that diving catch. That's another one for him. He didn't have to dive that time, just reached out and made the catch. Quick reflexes by the pitcher off the mound. 2 outs now. Off the glove of Trip Braswell. Fly ball out to center field. Elijah James makes the catch. That is the 3rd out for the Maroon Tigers. They'll head to the dugout and try to warm up those bats. We'll be back after this break on the SIAC network with your Maroon Tigers trailing 8-3.
types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get this sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Are you coming home to Morehouse College? Are you coming home to Morehouse College?
Morehouse College, always home.
Morehouse College, always home.
Morehouse College, always home.
Morehouse College has produced future leaders like me since 1867. Here today to invest in the education of rising Morehouse men.
If you love Morehouse College as much as I do, then don't forget to give back during homecoming week. When you make a gift to Morehouse College, you invest in the future of students like me, Paolo Johnson, senior biology major from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and after graduation, I hope to pursue my PharmD PhD from MUSC. Make your gift today to empower rising Morehouse men to go out into the world and be great.
Morehouse College, always home.
They're on the same side of the bracket this time. We're back at Gresham Park. Sorry, I'm talking women's basketball, and Don Staley and UConn's coach, Gino. Caleb Harley in the batter's box. Samuel Crew back on the mound for Albany State. Tyler Turner, the catcher. There's strike one. 1-1 is the count. Ty Grover is the first baseman. Ball outside. Milan Uribe, the second baseman. Luke Addison is at third base. Emery Stevens, the shortstop. Ball low. 3-1 now the count to Caleb Harley. Batting in the 8 hole. There's strike two. Full count now to Caleb. Aiden Payne is in left field. Jaden Camp in center field. And Isaiah Haygood in right field. Caleb Harley watches ball 4. Great eye by the freshman. Mariano McLean now in the lineup. He's in for Satchel Hamilton, batting in the 9th spot. I don't know why autocorrect keeps adding an extra C when I try to type McLean. Ball low. Here's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. Caleb Harley, the runner at first. Strike 2. Ave Maria says, strategy, warm up the bats, load up the bases. We need some power hits. Still waiting for my grand slam, Morehouse. And whatever you do, leave no man behind. I love it. So we've got one on base and your grandson in the batter's box with a full count. Go, Mariano. Swing and a miss. Mariano goes down swinging. That is the first out. R.J. Robinson will be the batter. Oh, Auntie Tammy, thank you for sending the disingenuous apology from UConn's coach to South Carolina and staff, not to Don Staley. Gets by the catcher, so Caleb Harley advances to second. 1-1 is the count. One out in the bottom of the sixth. He said there's no excuse for how I handled the end of the game. It was uncalled for in how I reacted. So I won't read the whole thing, but essentially, you know, the PR stunt. They have to apologize and try to make it sound good, but nevertheless, UConn women will be watching South Carolina from their couches. And I'm okay with it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to R.J. Robinson, 1 out. Caleb Harley, the runner on second. Trip Braswell on deck. Ball high. Base hit, R.J. That is hit to the second baseman, Uribe. He throws RJ out, but Caleb Harley advances to third, so fielder's choice. 4-3. Trip Braswell, our second baseman, third baseman, shortstop, pitcher, hitter, all-around player. Swing and a miss. Samuel Crew, let's take a look and see how many pitches. Ooh, yes, he bent down and it still hit him in the helmet. So Trip Braswell stands on first, but he is fine thanks to the helmet. TJ Whiteman is the batter. Albany State's coach goes to talk to the home plate umpire. So according to the live stats, Samuel Crew has thrown 103 pitches for Albany State. TJ Whiteman in the batter's box. Here's strike one. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit more consistently now. Elijah Pinckney is on deck. There's strike two. You got this, Tej? TJ calls timeout, steps out of the box. Wiped at his eye. Something might have flown in it. Albany State's coach is saying that was, I think, maybe the third time out. Even the first base umpire has his hands out like, what are they talking about? Umpires will compare notes. Albany State says you can only have 2, and that was 3. Umpire's decision or ruling is 2. TJ is asking what was the first one. So he's asking for clarification. I think I'll have to ask myself. I'm not familiar with the timeout rules. Out of play. So for Albany State to be making such a strong effort for an insignificant call means they are still worried. Even though they have an 8-3 lead, shows that our Maroon Tigers are heavy on their minds as a pass ball advances Trip Braswell to second base. There are 2 outs. Caleb Harley stands on third, Trip at second. TJ Whiteman in the batter's box with a 1-2 count. Ball outside. Good stop by Turner. Two is the count. Up the middle. TJ Whiteman, there's 1 RBI and 2. Trip Braswell scores from second. TJ Whiteman has a single. Albany State's coach had a reason to be worried. Morehouse now with 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. Elijah Pinckney will be the batter. Elijah James on deck. RJ Jenkins is in the hole. So Pinckney, James, Jenkins. Ball 1 to Pinckney. Ball 2. Two-0 pitch is ball 3. Samuel Crew now at 109 pitches. There's strike 1. 3-1 count with 2 outs, and TJ Whiteman, the runner at first, in the bottom of the 6th with number 6 in the batter's box. There's strike 2. Full count now to Pinckney. Your pitch, Pink. Let's go, 6. Oh, back at the pitcher. He'll make the toss. Pinckney slides head first, but he is out. So it was at the pitcher. He dropped it, but still recovered in time. Morehouse adds 2 runs. off the bat of TJ Whiteman. We'll take a break on the SIAC network. Morehouse trailing 8-5.
Types of people in this world. Those who got the sauce and those who need a little help finding it. Now you're probably thinking, how do I get the sauce? Well, see, I got my sauce. You got your sauce. Maybe it's sweet. Maybe it's spicy. Maybe it's 12 different flavors all tossed together. But you know it when you see it. So the question is, who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Zaxby's got the sauce.
I don't think he was talking to you.
Oh.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Get ready for a showdown with the HBCU All-Stars, the best in black college basketball.
Now, all roads have led to the sports capital of the world, Indianapolis, Indiana. Year 5 is more than a game. It's a celebration, a milestone, a moment in HBCU history you don't want to miss. Tickets are on sale now at hbcuallstargame.com.
In communities where leaders are forged and legacies are born, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference proudly celebrates the accomplishments of current and former students. From the playing field to the boardroom, they are the next generation of entrepreneurs, doctors, and executives.
Leaders rise here.
Leaders rise here.
Leaders rise here.
Leaders rise.
Thank you. Walter Nunnally on the mound for Morehouse. His dad was here earlier. He told me to be sure I tell him to throw strikes. So that is what we will expect. Strikes by Walter Nunnally. That does mean some changes on the field. Trip Braswell, who pitched the previous couple of innings, is back at third base. And I'm trying to type as I talk. I don't do so well with that, so I won't do it. I'll go ahead and tell you. Walter Nunnally on the mound. R.J. Robinson now at catcher. Satchel Hamilton out with the Mariano McLean in the lineup. TJ Whiteman is at first. Caleb Harley still at second. Trip Braswell now at third. Elijah Pinckney shortstop. Cam Simmons in left. Elijah James, EJ in center. RJ Jenkins in right. There's a strike. Fouls it off. Batter is number 7, Aaron Cheevers. Going to be a fly ball. Caleb Harley calling for it at second. He makes the catch. That is the first out in the top of the 7th. Final inning, unless Morehouse can come up to bat and tie the game or win the game. Still possible. Strike 1 to number 11, Mylon Uribe. Fastball. Ave Maria said he's listening to you and his dad. 2 more to go. Let's go. That's going to be a base hit out to Cameron Simmons in left field. Single by Uribe. So Uribe stands on first. This is number 8, Aiden Payne in the batter's box. Out of play. Oh, his dad is still here. I thought I saw him leave. So Mr. Nunnally still out here at Gresham Park. That is hit just beyond first base. R.J. Jenkins throws it in. He's got a single. Batter is Luke Addison, the leadoff batter for the Golden Rams. We're in the top of the 7th. 1 out, runners at first and second. Nice. Out of play. Oh, 2 is the count to Addison. Walt fakes the throw to first. Comes off the mound. Oh, 2 pitch. Outside, ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and second for Albany State. They have an 8-5 lead over Morehouse. Walt wiped his hand off. Must have been a little slippery. 2-2 now the count. Out of play.
That's the second one.
Our producer's SUV is parked in a hot spot. Walter Nunnally slips off the mound as he delivers the pitch, which is a 3-run home run by Luke Addison. Uribe crosses the plate. Payne. And here comes Addison off the 3-run home run. So Albany State now has an 11-5 lead over the Maroon Tigers. Michael Poindexter, good afternoon. Unfortunately, we lost game 2. So game 3 is the deciding game in the series since we are split currently. That gets by R.J. Robinson. Batter is number 5, Jaden Camp. Number 2 batter in the lineup. Here's a strike. 1-2 is the count. Fly ball. Elijah James makes the catch in center field. Morehouse 5, Albany State 11. If I could type. Here's a strike. Poindexter, we appreciate you tuning in. Michael Poindexter, Morehouse baseball alum. Should be wrapping up grad school pretty soon. That is over to Elijah Pinckney. He throws to TJ Whiteman for the 3rd out. So Morehouse out of the inning, but not before the 3-run home run by Luke Addison for Albany State. We'll take a break on the SIAC network and come back to see if Morehouse can win the game.
Get ready for a showdown with the HBCU All-Stars, the best in black college basketball.
Now, all roads have led to the sports capital of the world, Indianapolis, Indiana. Year 5 is more than a game. It's a celebration, a milestone, a moment in HBCU history you don't want to miss. Tickets are on sale now at hbcuallstargame.com.
From the basement of Springfield Baptist Church, former slaves rose from the ashes of slavery to become preachers and teachers, the leaders of the black community. Welcome. 150 years after its founding, Morehouse College is here. Welcome.
Georgia Access is the marketplace for Georgians to be able to purchase health insurance coverage and dental coverage.
It's important for new and existing enrollees to go in and provide up-to-date information to avoid unnecessary coverage delays.
We're committed to keeping you informed about all the federal changes that impact your eligibility and enrollment. Take advantage of this incredible program. Visit our website at georgiaaccess.gov to select the best plan for your needs.
Welcome back to Gresham Park for the final inning, or maybe not. Morehouse looking to tie or win the game. Here in the 7th, Elijah James is the batter. There's a new pitcher on the mound. Elijah James, not ready to throw in the towel yet, hits a single out to center field. New pitcher is number 25, Luke Hayes, for Albany State. R.J. Jenkins is the batter. Cam Simmons on deck. Out of play. 0-2 is the count. Elijah James is the runner on first. Ball one. Yep, flew in front of the camera that time. One, two is the count. That'll be a fly ball out to center field near the fence. Elijah James heads back to first. There's one out now. Cameron Simmons walks to the batter's box. Ball high. Caleb Harley is on deck. Another ball. 2-0 is the count. Elijah James, the runner, on first. One out. There's a strike. Catcher looks to throw to first. Changes his mind and throws it back to the pitcher. 2-1 is the count. Strike. 2-2. That is hit at the first baseman. He steps on the bag for the out. Elijah James slides into second. There's two outs now. We need a two-out rally, starting with Caleb Harley. Chase Williams is on deck. R.J. Robinson in the hole. Ball outside. That is hit to the shortstop, and Caleb Harley is thrown out. That is the third out.
And that's the ball game, everybody.
That will end game 3.
Albany State Golden Rams.
Albany
11.
State 11-5 will be the winner of game 3 and of the series. So Morehouse wins game 1 and loses both games today. Albany State takes the series. So there you see the coaches.
Make sure you join us here again.
Shaking hands at
Gresham
home plate
on Friday, April 17th at 4 p.m.
All right, Coach Ron giving, what number is that? I see is surely someone he has coached. They run into that a lot where their former players are on other teams. Love to see the guys still playing college ball.
We will have our senior day ceremony, so please make sure you make your way.
All right, so
back out to
A.D. Drew is back. He did have to step away during game 2, so you hear him now making the announcement about Senior Day on Saturday, April 18th.
Alumni and fans who support them also
on the schedule for Morehouse. Up next, Morehouse scheduled to travel to Shorter College, Shorter University now, in Rome, Georgia on Tuesday for a 1 p.m. game. And then Saturday and Sunday against our cross-campus rivals, Clark Atlanta, will play in Peachtree City. Again on Saturday and Sunday, April 11th and 12th. And then the following weekend, final home weekend against Spring Hill on the 8th, on Friday and Saturday, April 17th and 18th. Let's see if there's no comments in the chat. So we will wrap it up here on this Saturday afternoon at Gresham Park. Albany State, the series winner, 2-1 on this Easter weekend. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Saturday and happy Easter to you and your families. We'll see you Tuesday back on the SIAC network at shorter